right, next, Reed Munns. Are you in the house, Reed? Reed, come on up here, right up the stairs here. We met this guy when we were 16 years old. He was 12. Reed Munns, luthier and instrument creation and repair. Reed began his career in 1971. Most of you weren't even born then. Working with guitars at the age of 19, apprenticing under Monty Novotny at NBN Guitars. He built great guitars for James Taylor, Leo Kottke, so many others in Colorado. After gaining a firm knowledge in guitar construction, he moved to Denver, first doing repairs for, is it Rockley? Rockley Music? Rockley Music, and then Melody Music, where he often had lunch with Bill Frisell, who was giving lessons there. Having learned a lot about the retail side of the business, he then managed a Melody Music branch in Fort Collins, where he ended up starting his first repair business, the Level Fret. Do they all need to be level? With each other, that's right. Wanderlust brought Reed to Tucson in 1978. Some of you weren't born then either. After a year or so working on the furniture and sign business, he got back into the guitar repair business at Mingus Guitar. Does that ring a bell, Mingus Guitar? Another business opportunity opened up in the back of the music stand, Professional Musician Service, until they closed down about a year later. That led to a partnership with Dave Fragonese at Guitars, etc. Reed sold his share of the retail business after a couple of years, but stayed on doing repairs until 2000, when he moved his shop across the street to Rainbow Guitars. Yay. Originally working with just Rick Mokin, is it Mokin? Moquin? He built the shop to up to 4 people. In addition to working on instruments for countless Tucson musicians, he worked on guitars for several musicians. One notably, he was fortunate enough to refret Linda Ronstadt's guitar from her grandfather. Nice job. During this time at Guitars, etc., and Rainbow Guitars, Reed built a couple dozen electric guitars, basses under the name of Ram Guitars, and then currently has a side business building guitars of his own with the design and logo of his name, Reed Guitars. As of March of this year, Reed has been in this business for over 53 years. What? Reed, I was too. Crazy. Reed is currently still at Rainbow Guitars with a COVID-reduced staff of 3 and still loving every minute of what he does. Reed has done an absolutely fantastic job for us guitar players, repairing, setting up musical instruments for thousands of us musicians in the Tucson area. We are so proud to have Reed as part of our Tucson music community. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the TMM board, it is my pleasure to induct Reed Munns into the Tucson Musicians Museum Hall of Fame. Reed Munns, everybody!
Hello. I want to thank Oscar. A big thanks to the Tucson Musicians Museum for this great honor. Most everything has been said by Oscar, but I want to thank Monty Novotny for giving me a chance to get into the guitar business and teaching me that the only way to do things is the right way. I want to thank Gordon Close from Melody Music, Betty Mingus from Mingus Music, Dennis Cyworth and Paul Rosado that got me into the music stand. And of course, Dave Friganese from Guitars, etc. I had many good years with Dave. And Harvey Moltz from Rainbow Guitars, who gave me the opportunity and space to grow my business into what it is now. And of course, my wife, Jackie, who gets me out the door every morning and who is patient with me if I have to stay late to get something glued up. But most of all the musicians who have supported me and trusted me with their instruments throughout the years. Thank you for everything.